Yeah, it's too early to make comparisons to that, but I will compare it to what we've had lately. In Boston and Worcester, both places coming in there just 19 inches of snow, which means we're above average for the year, which is something we have not seen for several years. You have to actually go back 4 years to find a winter where we actually were getting above average snowfall total. So this was quite an impressive storm, and actually just about an inch short of being in the top 10 of Boston snowfalls. So light snow this evening, but watch out. There's some black ice out there. Be careful. And we're putting a fresh layer of snow on it. Very light stuff, but enough to make things slippery. Cold week ahead. There's really going to be very little melting going on unless the chemicals do it. And as far as what's going to happen this coming weekend, we're watching a storm. Potential for a storm Sunday into Monday. There's still a lot of things that can happen with it. Here's the storm we're talking about. Now, this is going to be on Sunday. We're talking about this lifting its way northward. As it moves in here, right now it's kind of looking like a glancing blow. But I will tell you, this morning when we were looking at the computer models, it was saying push this all the way in here and we could have a serious snowstorm. But now it's starting to push it this way a little bit. What's going to happen over the next couple of days? The computer models are going to kind of go back and forth until they finally settle on a little bit of a solution, and that's the one we'll use going forward. So it's very early to get specific on it, but I just want to give you a heads up that that possibility is out there as we look at Sunday and Monday. If it stays offshore, it's still a very powerful storm, and it would have some wind with it as well. Tonight, we're looking at this last wave of energy coming off the big storm that gave us all the snow yesterday, and that's why we still have some snow going on. It's fairly light stuff, and you can see the back edge of it now just starting to show up here as we look at the Worcester area, and this is moving its way into Boston. So I think that this area here could see, 2 to 4 inches of snow, especially if you're right at the coast. Out to the west of Worcester, it's really kind of letting up at this point. It's just kind of a little light coating going on. But again, watching for that northeast flow where we'll see some enhancement along the north shore and along the south shore, and as well as down toward the Cape. So more snow really right at the coast is what we're looking at. And that's the area that we could see 2 to 4 inches of snow right through here. Back inland, about 1 to 2 on top of almost 20 inches of snow in some places, and then just a coating as you look farther out to the west. So all of this is going to kind of push its way out of here as we head for about midnight tonight. And then after that, the skies try to clear a little bit, and it is going to get cold. A fresh snowpack, some clearing skies. Temperatures tonight are going down to the single digits. Not much of a breeze, but still, wind chills are going to go below zero. Tomorrow, sunshine in the morning, but then we'll look for some clouds in the afternoon and maybe a few flurries that could even float their way through, but no more snow that we can talk about. And it'll be a few days before we have to talk about any snow. In fact, probably not until the end of the week. All right, here's what it looks then over the next 7 days. Lots of sunshine out there. Make sure you have the sunglasses. The reflection off the snow, you're going to know it's bright. All right, afternoon clouds tomorrow, cold on Wednesday. Thursday, maybe a few flurries in here and a new shot of cold air on Friday. Saturday, we try to warm things up, and Sunday, that's when we start to watch for this storm that may work its way up the coast. But again, it's several days away. I still look for a lot more data to come in to really kind of narrow down the timing and also just what we can expect when it does work its way through here. Again, several days down the road. Maria?